You guys must be wondering if I really know how to play the piano or something, right? Well, you want to see how well I can play the keyboard? Check this out. Well, I'm just kidding with you. Very small plucks and very small sounds which make the melody of the track. Well, I use a little bit of a secret in this, and I'm going to tell you what that secret is. So let's get into the melody episode and see how it was formed. Well, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I'm not a professional keyboardist or a pianist or something like that, and I can't really, play those notes and some fantastic melodies and everything like that. But the good thing is Logic Pro X helps me out in this. Well, we are here at the melody section of something about this beat. What I've basically done is I needed to put a melody in the second breakdown. If you remember, in the first breakdown we introduced the violins. Tat, 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 tat. Well, we had to make a second breakdown. We needed the track to be about 5.5 minutes odd long, and the second breakdown was called for after a little bit of the beats and the violins and the vocals and everything playing together. This is again so the track doesn't become too monotonous and boring. So I wanted to put in a melody. I actually did not know what to play and how to go about it. So what I just did was just started randomly putting in notes in my piano roll and just hitting some notes and keys on my keyboard, and this is what I came up with. Well, all those guys who are watching this episode and know that this track is in E minor, these notes are absolutely off key. I just started hitting them off and I came up with a melody which I thought was good. This is where Logic Pro X helps me out. When you're using a software instrument and making a melody, let's say you just make a good melody but the melody is not in the same key and in the right chord. What you basically do is open up in your MIDI effects section something called transposer. That's right, what I did was I opened this particular effect called transposer. I go there, put in my root chord which is E. It's E minor, the scale is a minor scale, and that's it. Now whatever notes I played which were all off key, they just suddenly come into key. Voila, automatic. There, I'm a musician who cannot play off key. That's right, the notes which I played which were sounding like this in off key. Now, if I wanted these notes to play exactly in the E minor scale, this is what they sound like after I put the transposer. There you go. And you don't need to worry. The basic thing, you got a fantastic melody, it's sounding nice, you just needed to get it in key. Instead of taking every note and adjusting it, put on the transposer and there you go. Let's listen to this melody with the groove in the breakdown and then picking it up. Like we said, we had to make a breakdown. So we have the whole groove, the vocals, the violins, everything playing together, and then we come down to the breakdown where we introduce this melody. Like in Getting Deep, the second melody that we introduced in the second breakdown, I told you we had filtered it slowly and got it in. You just don't want the melody to bam into the the track, because the breakdown is nice and silent. We've done the same thing over here. Use the filter, the built-in filter of Logic Pro X, and just filter the melody in. So let's take a look at that. We have the groove, violin, vocals all together, and the breakdown. 1, 2. The muffled melody slowly comes in, getting clearer, and we introduce one more instrument, the clap. Now the bass, the percussion, the clap and the kick. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, go! And one more time. The whole groove together with the melody. 1, 2, 3, go! So there you go, we have the second breakdown, a new melody introduced, and the track is not boring. By the time the person listens and digests the first amount of sounds, we just tell them, hey, wait up, we got something new coming up for you. That's right, something about this beat with the melody Stay tuned for the last and the cherry on the cake. That's the effects section next week on DJ Suketu Unplugged.